right, here we go.
What it do, party peoples? Welcome to another episode of No Boundaries, Just My Opinion. I'll be your man, Big Pee Wee. That's Zaid. That's Juan Fuego.
What up? What
Greetings
up?
and salutations, my good brothers.
Yes, sir.
How you
Peace to
doing?
man? What's good?
Yeah, man, we survived it. Another V Day, man. We survived.
Right.
I see that you guys are still intact. You know what I'm saying? Nobody lost any limbs. No black eyes.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah,
So that
everything
means you
was
guys
cool.
did good on V Day.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it was good.
Let me ask you this,
Hey,
Zai. Did you
Yeah.
did you get her something that you thought about, or she told you what you wanted?
Um. Well, I didn't get her nothing.
Oh, okay. Pray the Lord.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into it
Yeah.
in a second. Where's
Right.
Zaid? He said he didn't get her nothing at all. We also can talk to Juan Fuego and see what he did on V-Day. And we got a great topic also. What's the topic we're going to get into, Z?
What's that? Do you and your significant other celebrate Valentine's Day? Why or why not?
All right, we're going to get into that. So look here, ladies and gents, right down below. As you watch this YouTube page, click on the subscription button. Give us a thumbs up. Click on the bell because we post a new episode every single Thursday.
This is the bell when you go like this. The bell. Ding. That's the bell.
Go like that.
Okay.
Plus, if you're on any podcast platform, you listen to podcasts, you can find us there, Apple, Google, Spotify, or Anchor. We truly appreciate it. Please make sure that you subscribe and follow and share with your family and friends. We're on all social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All you have to do is follow and search No Boundaries _JMO. That's No Boundaries _JMO.
I like it.
This episode is episode 3. Season 3, episode number 6.
There it is. You on it. You on
There it is, man.
You on it.
Before we get the party started, Zaid.
Yes.
You do a basketball clinic.
Yes.
You do stuff.
Yeah.
Give everybody the information on the basketball clinic and let them know how they can get in touch with you.
Okay.
If they want to sign up.
Right. Oh, perfect. So on Instagram, Twitter, it's at Team FCF, TEAMFCF. That's on Instagram and Twitter. It's easy. Go on there. You could DM me. The website is there, fcfbasketball.com. So you could reach me all those avenues. So I train girls, boys, all ages, all levels. I'm doing workouts right now in Carson, but the gym that I usually use is in Downey, and pretty much access every day. So boys, girls, any ages, Team FCF on Instagram and Facebook.
Hit your boy up.
Hit me up, man. Please help me. Help me help you.
Hello. And at the same time, ladies and gents, outside of just doing the basketball, it's a great workout also. So if you're looking to try to get your workout on, try to lose a couple of pounds, get your cardio up or whatsoever, please make sure that you hit Zaid up. Sure. Team FCF on all platforms. All right. Team FCF on all platforms. All right, man, let's get into this topic here. Zaid said that he didn't get his wife nothing for V-Day. Come on, Zaid, explain.
Well, first of all, I don't want it to be like I just didn't get anything. Like we consciously choose, and we asked each other, "Are we doing it this year? Or are we not?" And we decided not to. But for the most part, man, I don't want to be controversial or anything. But for us, I feel like, every day I'm doing something, or we don't need a certain day to do it. And I'm not mad at people who do. I'm not mad at people that take out that time. But for me and mine, it's another day. I love you every day. You know what I mean? So like I laugh and joke. I say Valentine's is for those dudes that either one, you want to put it on the gram, But really, that's for the girl anyway, because the girl want to put it on the gram that you did all this stuff for her.
Hello.
And then I think like, what day is for the dude? You know what I'm saying? So is this for the woman? Where's our day? You know what I mean? But beyond that, I think it's, you know, me and the wife, we consciously make the decision to like, are you getting me something? Because if you give me something, I'm gonna get you something. If you don't, I ain't mad, and I'm really not mad. So don't do it. Like, you know, so that's where we are with it. We never really we don't really go. I mean, it, you know, it depends. You know, I might get a card or, you know, some candy or something, but nothing. We ain't all this get a room and do all the fly like. Yeah. Not saying nothing wrong with it.
Down,
Yeah, but I'm
getting the
to me, I feel like
hot tub.
right. To me, that's like, look, I've been messing up all year, so go ahead. I'm gonna take care of this. Like, you know?
Juan Fuego, what about you? What did you do this past Valentine's Day?
Well, as always, I always get my mom, my wife, and my daughter flowers. Right. So my daughter's in Houston. I had flowers sent to her. I picked up some flowers for my mom and took them to her, and I gave Kim some flowers. The day before we went to the Citadel, and she hit my pockets over there. You know,
Right.
and she got me some more I don't know what they call, but the beads, that you
Oh,
wear on your arms
bracelet.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
the
She
big.
got,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
bracelets. She got me those, some more of those. A nice card and stuff. But I don't know if it's more. Uh, I think she enjoys the cards that I get her. I
Mhm.
try and take my time and make the cards meaningful.
So I wonder if
Uh,
that's a situation where did she hold on
she,
to the cards, Juan?
I believe so. I
Like, does
believe
she
that
have
she
like
does.
a box or something she puts the cards in?
I believe so, and a couple of them she has in her little office that her little room that she's made up, and a couple of them are on the wall and things like that. But I think she keeps them. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
that's
you
the
guys
thing.
have
When
an
I
interesting dynamic. So you have an interesting dynamic. You guys is a day of hanging out and just hanging out. It's just a normal day of just hanging out on this day.
yeah, we never go out
Right.
for
But
Valentine's.
I like that though,
Never.
Juan. But I like the fact that you said she keeps those cards because it's more of the uh how do you say it? The thought
The sentiment, yeah.
than oh, you bought me this. It's more of a you were thinking of me, cool. And even though you know the day is coming, like the card
Mhm.
is special. You know what I mean? Like
And and
what it
and
says and all that stuff. Yeah.
and I normally get a serious card and a joking card, right? And so yeah, every
Hey,
time
I think
she'll be
that's
like,
dope
"Oh,
though.
those are
I
Right.
some
think,
those some
yeah,
nice cards," she'll say that to me all the time.
That's dope.
yeah, I think that's dope. Um, so I think as we last weekend, it was Valentine's Day, and I think that seriously, it's a very good question that you proposed, Z.
Yeah.
Is you know, do you and your significant other, you know, participate in Valentine's Day? Not Valentine's Day.
I'm glad you Hey, every time you say it, I'm like, yes, he is saying times with an
Yeah,
N. It is
yeah,
not Valentine's. And
yeah.
people say,
Valentine's
listen,
Day.
it be like, it's people on TV, like host and everything, be like, yeah, because Valentine's Day. And I'm like, no, excuse me, it's not a times. It's not
Hello,
times. Yeah.
hello. It's Valentine's Day. Hello.
Like,
Well,
like I'm gonna need you to look at the card. Like, look at the day. It's not
And we've made it into a love
mm,
holiday,
mm.
and it's really not.
it's really not.
Oh,
If
you
you
want to
really
speak the
look at
truth?
the definition,
We bringing it out?
It's really not. I'm just
Oh, we
saying,
bringing it
I'm
out?
just saying how we do.
Right.
You know how we do. We embrace things and like, oh,
Yeah.
well, we'll make
It
this our
just,
own. You know
but
what I
I
mean?
will
Like,
tell you this though. Uh, in Chicago, or it might be Illinois, I don't know, but they do have a thing called Sweetest Day, and I guess
mm,
that's the male version of Valentine's Day.
okay,
So I don't know if
we
it's
need to
just
find
in
out what day that
Chicago.
is.
I really don't know what day it is, but there is a day called Sweetest Day where the women will get the men things for sure.
Sweetest.
I
Sweetest Day, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
I
Well,
think that's dope. And I think
I'm trying to get petition. I'm trying to petition to get Black History Month moved to like March.
So it's longer.
The extra 3 days. Yeah,
Oh my
need the extra
God,
3 days.
you crazy.
Oh man, Juan, Black
Right.
history is American history.
Right. And it's every
365 days
day.
a year.
Every day. You know what I'm
You know
talking
what I'm
about?
saying?
Hey,
I,
every
I
time we
mean,
get
I
in the
mean, I
car.
mean,
America couldn't survive without us.
Come on, man.
hey man, I want the white folk to say, oh damn, it's March. It's Black History Month. I gotta do
Now, the
this for
my
problem with
31
God.
that, though,
days.
Juan,
Oh my
now the problem
God.
with
Huh?
that is, that's it. The problem with that is they turned around and put March for Women's History Month. So it's hard to take over Women's History.
Yeah, you ain't taking that.
Yeah.
Listen, we not taking that. They not having that.
Yeah.
And this would be
I
Black
guess
women.
we.
This would be all women involved. Like,
Right,
nah,
right.
y'all can't have
I
that.
guess we stuck where we are, huh?
And in April, it's kind of hard because it's Easter thrown in there. So
Mhm.
they don't want nothing to mess around with Easter.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey man, they gave us that, and people still mad at that. They like, well why do we need a? You saw that dude from Michigan. You want to talk about cancel culture? That I think he a governor from somewhere talking about we don't need a Black History Month. That it's almost racist or it's some kind of it's disrespectful because we the only people that got it. Listen, you know why they did that? Because people felt so bad about what they done did to us that they said we gonna give y'all this month. And for people, I love it when people say, well, where's the white month? Oh, every one of them.
Yeah.
If you want to be funky, every one of them.
That's 365 days
Come
too.
on, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah. I'm saying.
Come on.
But Carter G. Woodson, he was the one that created Black History Month.
Yeah.
And actually Black History Month was what?
A week.
Only,
yeah.
Yeah, it was only a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
No, wait a minute. You called it Black History Month, and it was only a
Well,
week?
he started it. It only started off with the week, and then it
Yeah.
kind of grew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he wasn't, and it wasn't even on no national thing. He was just, it's almost like Kwanzaa, just kind of like started and kind of blew up. And and this year we actually celebrated Kwanzaa, making sure every
that's
day that
dope.
we kind of, yeah, man, I'm trying
That's
to
dope.
give my
That's
kids
dope.
some culture. You know?
All right. So, Valentine's Day. Do people celebrate Valentine's Day, or is it just the day that a guy goes out and splurges for the woman? And I think when we have this conversation, and this past weekend, you saw restaurants that was open for dine-in because this pandemic still kind of going on, and they're slowly but surely opening up things. So please make sure that you guys stay 6 feet apart. Make sure you wash your hands and keep your mask on.
Please be safe. Please be safe.
Please be safe. Let me throw that in there.
For sure.
But a lot of folks were sitting down at restaurants for V-Day. A lot of flowers was flying off the shelves for V-Day. Chocolate covered strawberries. I mean, cards, you name it. Teddy bears, you name it. It was popping off for V-Day.
Yeah.
So let me throw this question out because this was a great topic that Zai brought up. Do you feel that literally it is a day for the woman?
I do.
Well, I'm gonna say yes. Well, I'll say yes, but most of the time the men will benefit from what they do, if you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, but it's for the women though. But it's right. But it's for the woman. This has nothing to do with the man. Oh, society.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, come on, like society. Let's not be silly. Yeah.
So we buckle down to society and let society turn around and gauge our relationships.
If you don't knock it off, you do it every day. Society runs our lives.
Hey, I'm just out a question.
Hey, I feel you. But see, that's why we, me on here, we would, we ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna have Valentine's Day tomorrow. Do you understand me?
Right. I like that.
Right.
Sounding just like Michael LaFleur.
Come on, man.
You sounded just like it right there, boy.
Hey, that's funny, man. Shout out to Pops. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, I think that it is that. I think that half the things that we do are because of society. And even if you really look at it, and I don't want to go deep like that, but even in relationships, if you thinking you're being taken care of daily, not daily, but just your husband is always doing for you, showing up with flowers, showing up with candy, just on the regular, why you need a day? And there's some dudes out here right now that are in trouble today because they didn't do nothing for their girl. And it's just like,
Yeah.
when do we? And I'm not. I guess I have to go here. What happened to paying the mortgage and rent, and car notes and insurance and taking care of this and that, and like, how is this? But you want a day where, like I said, most of it is not for you. You want to
It
put
is.
on
Yeah.
Instagram or some social media that your husband did. Look what my baby did.
You know what though? And I hate to say this, when the man is taking care of like the mortgage, the rent, or all of that stuff, women, man, they just don't think about it, right?
Mm,
They don't realize. They don't. It's like, and you thinking to yourself, man, I mean, got to figure out how I'm gonna get the rest of this rent for this month or the
right,
mortgage for this
right.
month. And they're like, well, I need
Yeah, yeah. Because you're
bam, bam, bam.
supposed to be
I need
doing what
this.
you're doing, Juan. You're supposed to be doing that.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. This is,
I'm with you. I'm with you.
yeah. And I mean, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that,
Right.
but I just think that women fall into this sense of security, I guess, right?
Mhm.
Where um, like you said, well, that's what you're supposed to
Mhm.
do. Okay,
Where's the
but
appreciation?
what you
Right,
supposed to do?
right.
Not the
No,
appreciation.
what you supposed to
So
do?
what you
Talk
supposed to
to
do?
him, one faggot.
I'm doing my part, right? So what's your job?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Because I done figured out the math from our conversation from last week.
Which one? This dude crazy. Wonderful. This dude crazy. Run the math down, Juan. Run
I
it
said
down.
I figured out the
Well,
math.
I'm yeah, I'm figuring, we looking at about we're looking at about a good 17 days of sex out of the 31. You get 7 off automatically, right?
Okay, okay, okay.
You get 7 off. If you really heavy, you got 5, and then one before, one after. That's 7, right? You get
Oh
7
Lord.
off, right? You get another 7 simply because you may be tired and you may have a headache. Them your days,
You got
dog.
a headache?
So that mean like maybe. So like that means like on average
Oh,
every other day.
mm.
Yeah, you
And
should
then
be
some of them
getting.
days you gonna go like back to back days, right? So might get a 3-day break, but you got to get your days in.
Mm.
So one is saying every other day or every day you should be getting
Just
some ass.
about uh, on average every other day of the
On
month, bro.
every other
That's
day.
what he
And that
said.
gives you your time off,
Mm.
for your womanly. That give you another about a week for, miscellaneous. I'm just saying, on average.
This dude crazy, man.
I mean,
I mean,
he
you
sat
you wouldn't
down
be
and he
happy.
crunched the numbers. This
Oh
is
no,
what
I
we
mean,
got.
I don't think no man would
You
be
wouldn't
mad
be.
with that. Yeah, I don't
I
think.
mean,
Yeah,
I'm just
I ain't
saying,
mad with
and
that.
that's just on
Yeah,
average. Like if you go above that, you're amazing.
right. But yeah, this dude is crazy.
You're amazing.
You're amazing.
I mean,
I
you're
know, but
amazing.
seriously, I really
Like, I
think it's
mean,
like when you really look into it, I think that, of course, men, we're supposed to be the provider, protector, all this. And
yeah,
I think that sometimes, like we all do, and we always talk about this, we want to be appreciated. And I think that it doesn't matter what your role is or whatever, just saying, hearing a thank you, just showing that you're appreciative at any time is more than enough. But the notion that you're doing because you're supposed to do, and like you're not getting no love for it, I think that that's when we go back to the, well, shoot, I ain't gonna do this, and I'm not gonna do that, and I'll get around to it when I want to.
So then, Z, then
Yeah,
why is it that if the man does all this, why can't
yeah.
Valentine's Day be for the man?
Come on, man, you talk to me. Let's change it.
You know what I'm
Let's
I
saying?
mean,
add it.
So,
it can
I
be.
mean, because it isn't it supposed to be a day of love? Like
True.
because again, I mean, society says we're supposed to do all this for the woman,
Right.
but in actuality, it's a day of love. It's supposed to be a day of, I mean,
No, I get what you. I would
yeah,
like a poll. We should do a poll to see how many women buy their man something for Valentine's Day.
I'm all with that. I'm all with that. You guys can comment down below. Let us
Yeah,
know.
because I
Have
would love
you,
that.
if you have you bought something for your man on Valentine's Day? You know, this year, in the past, in past relationships,
Right.
past marriage, whatever it may be, have you ever bought something or did something over and beyond on Valentine's Day for your significant other?
Right.
Comment down below. Let us know. I mean, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
I'll love to know.
Sure.
I mean, because again, I find it very interesting, and I think we talked about this last week too, is that Valentine's Day is a day supposed to be for love. That's what society says. It's supposed to be a day for love. But who put the stamp on that the guy is supposed to go out and
Right.
splurge
Mm-hmm.
on one day?
Mm-hmm.
One day, spend $100, $200, $300 on one
Mm-hmm.
day
Mm.
to show how much he cares for his significant other
Right.
when 365 days he's doing it. Now, let's back up. Let's take 365 days out of it. Let's take that out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's talk about when we meet our very first date, who pays?
Mm.
Usually the man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I could
So we
probably
off to
all of us right here, we gonna pay.
we off to the races that I'm already in the hole. Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm
I
already,
like it.
before we even get a chance to know each other, I'm
Right.
already in the hole.
You in
At
the
least
hole.
at least $100. I'm in the hole.
Mm. Mm.
At least $100. Now, mind you, if this date doesn't go no further than this,
You
I didn't
just
lost $100.
y'all on tonight. Y'all on tonight. I love it.
I
Yes.
lost.
For real.
I lost $100.
For real.
If
For
this
real.
date does not go any further, I lost.
Yeah.
You won because
Yeah.
you got a free date, you
You
got
got a
free
meal,
meal,
all that. Yeah.
free
Yeah.
drinks, the whole
Yeah.
shebang,
Yeah.
and you good to go. You didn't lose nothing, but maybe depending on if we met, all you did was burn a little gas.
Right. If you had to get there, yeah.
But
Right.
you know what their counter is, right?
What's that one?
Let's talk about it.
Their counter is, well, I invested my time
Yeah.
in going
Yeah.
on
If
this
you
date.
don't knock it off, ding ding.
So did I.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
You know,
I was there too.
we had this battle.
Yes.
We had this battle
Yeah.
early on.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a
Yeah.
sore sticking
But
point
this
for
is
me
when we go back to
because
society. It's society. It's
Yeah.
nothing else but that.
I
Now,
mean,
I will say this. I will say this. As being gentlemen, as being a gentleman, I
Mhm.
do think that at the end of the day, if you ask a young lady out, that on the first date, yes, you should pay.
For
As
sure.
a gentleman, no
Yeah.
doubt about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe the next 3 dates, I'm gonna just, as a gentleman, maybe the next 3 dates, the
Mhm.
guy pays. Now,
Mhm.
again, if we don't get past 3 dates, I'm out $300. You know what I'm saying? That's
at
where I'm at.
least.
Like,
Right.
I
Right.
lose. I'm
Right.
losing.
Right.
So after the date is over with, after those 3 dates, right? I'm same like because I'm in, like Juan said, the counter is I'm investing my time. I am too. It's because as the man,
Right.
I have to go over and beyond to show you as the woman that I'm interested in you.
Mm. Mm.
Right.
Like I
Mm.
have to.
That
I-
is. You see how much is on us?
More
Right.
Right.
Okay.
than the other dude that's calling you that you're going out with on the days that I don't take you out. I got to show you that I'm more. I'm just saying.
This.
I
Oh,
had to sit back on that
Hey,
one.
yeah, me too. Because I ain't even put that in.
Yeah.
Because if you just dating and there's no commitment or no talk about we're exclusive, you're dating. And
Yeah.
I'm competing with all those dudes. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like I'm competing with all that, even though I don't know, but I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? I might not know that but wow, that's good
Yeah.
stuff. That's good
And
stuff.
so now I have to go over and beyond and show how much I care. So I'm bending over backwards to show you how much I want to get to know you.
Right.
It's the woman's choice if she wants to move forward or not.
Mm.
You
I
know,
told you they got the power. I told you that.
Oh
We
yeah.
talked about that.
that we did talk
They
about that.
got the power.
And so
Yeah.
now every time that we go out or we
Mhm.
do something, it's the man has to come and pick you up.
Mm.
Sometimes, you might have to meet there, but 9 out of 10 times, the guy got to come and pick you up. We go out. And of course, as the gentleman, most guys won't let you pay. Now, I will say this as a woman, now I'm gonna just kind of put this bug out there for the women that are paying attention to this.
Mhm.
If we've gone on at least five, 4, 5, 6 dates, right?
Mhm.
And we go to dinner. At one of these points, you better act like you going in your purse to pay for something.
At least fake it.
You better fake it.
Right, right. Baby, hold
It's
on, hold
because
on. Yeah.
it's because now I'm feeling like you're trying to take advantage of me.
Mm.
If I don't get the vibe like something is real, now you're taking advantage of me. It's because now I look at this as being selfish now.
Or watch
Because
this.
Yeah,
again,
yeah,
Or
because
watch
again, a
this.
yeah.
relationship,
Or watch this. Are you only here? Are you going out with me because the other dude wasn't available that day?
bam,
Mm. Right,
bam.
right, right. See, yeah.
See,
Because when you
to
say all that, I
me,
think that
listen.
by it's just like men, it's just like women. They know. I think at a certain point, if we're going on 3, 4 dates and you haven't even asked or you haven't even made the notion to say, hey, like, man, let's split that or whatever. Now it's my choice. You know what I mean? Now it's my choice to say, okay, I'm not rocking with this, or I'm out. You know what I mean?
And I'm thinking that by date 4, 5, 6, you pretty much know if this somebody that you want to continue to deal with or not.
Mhm, mhm,
You know
I
what I
agree
mean?
with you, Juan.
mhm.
I
I
agree
mean,
with you. I
especially,
think in normal circumstances,
especially.
yes. But with COVID going on,
No, no.
I'm
Okay.
gonna have to
Yeah.
kind of
Okay.
tweak it just a little bit.
Right.
But normal circumstances, yes, I absolutely agree with you 100%.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah. I mean, not like I want to settle down and be with you only, but if you want to really like pursue something more than just this being casual
Going
friends,
dating, yeah.
you know,
Right,
you know what I mean?
for sure.
So yeah.
No,
Definitely.
absolutely, absolutely. Um, so I do find it very interesting that we go back to society saying Valentine's Day is for the woman. We do all the stuff and everything like that for the woman. Now, um, Juan said it. You know, what do I get out of all of this? What is your job? What is so so let me ask you guys that you guys are married. And I'm not trying to throw nobody underneath the bus or anything like that. I'm just
Mhm,
asking the question because that's what Juan said.
mhm.
The same thing that you're expected to do. Can you tell me something that your wives do for you 365 days? Specifically for you, not for the family, not for the
Mm,
kids. Strictly, she does it for Juan, she does it for Zaid.
yeah. Off top, I could say cook for sure, because Zay don't cook. So, so I'll say that off top. Like, definitely, there is. If I wanted a meal every day, I could get one for sure. That's for sure. One thing for sure.
For me, the problem is I've created a monster, right? Um, and I say this all the time. This is nothing that I haven't said to her.
Right.
I come from a broken home, so uh, I learned how to cook. I learned how to clean. I learned how to do my own clothes. So I do that stuff myself for myself, right? If I need her to do it, I can ask her and she'll do it, right? Even when it comes down to cooking, like I like to experiment, I like to cook, I like to do that stuff. So a lot of times I'll cook, and plus, with me working from home, I'm home more than she is, right? Now, so you know, it's tough for me to say what does she do or anything like that. I know this for a fact. Um, I don't have to worry about her having my back in any situation, right? That I don't have to worry about. That's not even a question in my mind. To the point of even if I'm wrong, she'll have my back,
Mhm.
right? But when we get home, listen, man, what you did,
Like what's
you know, she,
right,
yeah,
right, right.
but in the face or out in front of anybody, those are things that I don't
Mhm.
have to worry about.
And I love that you said that, Juan, because I think that that's like a huge part in like almost choosing a mate is knowing
Yeah,
that, because of course we're supposed to be the protectors, providers, and all this stuff, but women, like that's one thing for us that we want to know you down.
yeah,
They do that
yeah,
prank on the radio where they do that are you down type thing, and they call and say the homie needs you rolling or not. And when
Right.
they say for sure, what I gotta do, and they be like, oh, you won. Like that's all you want to know
mhm,
is if I
right,
need you
right, right,
to, you know, stress the truth real quick or
right,
whatever,
right, right.
like you got me. Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, there's been like just other situations, and she has a. I know when she wants to tell me something or when she wants to, bring me back. She'll just be Juan,
Mhm.
But
Juan,
that's 20
and
plus years though, Juan.
Yeah, yeah, no, no,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
what can you say?
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
but that's a great thing though. I mean,
Right.
that's 20
Yeah,
plus years. That's a great thing. Again, that you guys have that type of chemistry, that you guys are able to converse with one another and keep it 100 though. You know what I mean?
right,
Mhm.
You have a lot of folks that's out here that can't keep it a buck with they significant other.
right,
Like they
right,
tiptoeing around,
Mm.
and like you said, like I can do something wrong, and they'll tiptoe around and be like, well, just
Mm.
spit it out. What happened? What did I
Yeah,
yeah,
like? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
yeah,
Well, I didn't want you to get upset in this. Like, what?
yeah,
Let's go. You're
yeah,
supposed to
yeah,
have my back.
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that
I
that's
wonder.
yeah, especially having somebody back, because I think that that's another thing when your mate could tell you something that you don't want to hear, but you need to
Right,
hear it. And
right,
sometimes it ain't, sometimes there is no way or a nice way to say it. You know what I mean? But you got to understand that person got the best, your best interest at heart, especially if you're married, because things that you do affects the household too.
yeah,
So
Come
it's
on.
like
yeah,
I can't be playing around with certain things, because there's some stuff that Trina done told me, and I'm like, like kind of mess with your pride a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You, you,
But
like,
but then
you
when
ever
you
yeah.
let
think
your
about it,
pearls?
for real, bro, and when you think about it, then you think, okay, like where is this coming from? You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Where is this coming
right.
from? Why
Because a
is
lot of
that?
times,
Why are you worried about that so much? And then that's when it might be different things. Like Juan said, he came from a broken home, so there were certain things that he'd have to deal with. You might have been going through stuff in your family, so now when things pop up, you like, hold on, because this
right,
is this
right,
is a trigger, So, but yeah, just being able to tell you, like even with me and Trina with Valentine's Day, being able to discuss, hey, are we doing this or not?
right,
Now, if you don't give me none, I ain't mad. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So don't think if you don't give me none, I'll be thinking he really didn't give me nothing, But so, like you said,
Absolutely.
it goes back to the conversation. Everything goes
But
back to
but
that, y'all.
and like you said, we've had the conversation before where we would say, all right, listen, we're not gonna do nothing for Valentine's this year.
Mhm.
But I just feel bad, right? I would still go get a card
Right, right,
or,
right. Yeah,
a
yeah,
little something and be like, well, we
yeah.
said we wasn't doing nothing. Yeah, I just wanted to,
Right,
you know what I mean?
right, right.
So
Yeah.
Because you're a good guy there, Juan. You're a gentleman, man.
yeah,
Good guy.
nice guys always finish
Inspiration.
last though.
Inspiration. You're an inspiration, homie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm
And what
saying.
you know what I tell you all the time.
Do as I say, not as I do. Well, I've been telling me that since I was like a kid.
Don't watch my actions, brother.
Oh man. That's funny.
But I mean, I will say this though. Between you two both being married and stuff like that, and Juan, you are 20 plus years. Z, you're like what, 10 plus?
It'll be 10 plus. It'll be 12 this May.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So you 10 plus, and you can see, Juan has 10 years on you. and the great piece about it is Juan is at a certain level and you're at a certain level. And, you can see the certain levels in the marriages. And I know for you, Z, how close you are with Juan, that you may call Juan up and ask certain questions about certain things because he might have been there before.
Right.
You know what I mean? Same way with you, Z. I bet that you have some brothers that that are just starting off married, and they're like trying to figure things out, and they're asking you the same questions, and then you can use some of your experiences that Juan has told you, your own. You know what I'm saying? And I think this platform that us as the fellas that we are, kind of spitting game, and given our experiences also, because I mean, none of us went to school for this. This is
No.
just this is literally just a regular talk show of three brothers getting together and talking about certain subjects. And just hopefully that we entertain you, that you laugh, and we educate you. Those are the three things that we try to put into this show. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that, hearing from two guys that are married, one guy that's single on the show, and the mindset of how, like I said, like how I see things of, me out here dating. Okay, I'm in the hole automatically once we date. So let's talk about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
But literally, I think that's, and I love it. Even though Tata is not on the show today, she brings the female aspect of to the show and explaining that, like, hey, at the end of the day, like, this is how women think, and I think that it's important. And I love the fact that we can have fun, we can laugh, and we can educate.
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. And we can talk to our
And-
kids.
Yeah.
Real life out here.
Yeah.
And the other part of that
She
is
ducked and tapped me like so she couldn't get to the camera screen over here. I tell you, man, this is the one thing that I enjoy though, because I've been in this entertainment radio industry for over 20 something years, and my girls have been with me on the ride. They've been at the station with me. They've been at events with me. And they see how things are kind of done and understanding, like, okay, it's a time for this and it's not a time for this.
Right.
But also exposing them to this industry, you know what I'm saying? And giving them an opportunity to see certain things. So I enjoy it.
No
we three guys on here that got kids.
Right. Yeah. So you gotta understand. And people watching got kids too. They know.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I love them commercials where they had a lady drinking the coffee and her son get in the way and she tried to block her with the cup. Yeah, that'd be me. That'd be me on Zooms every morning. Like, I'd be like, Daddy, I'm like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on the thing, and then they want to get in there.
Yeah.
People be, who is that? Like, oh God. Yeah, man, real life out here, man, real life. But I like what you said about exposing, because even when I think about that, like, we expose our kids to a lot, but how many kids are exposed to like this side, the radio type, side, but they're blessed to have you though. That's dope.
I mean, I think that even like for you though, Z, I know that your girls, might have come with you to the gym and watch you train.
They love it.
People.
Yeah, they love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we are, same way with you, Juan. You know what I'm saying? You had your son's basketball games all the time, and that's support. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's important, for our kids, us as fathers, is to, one, support our kids and expose them to, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, their minds are still sponges, forever. You know what I'm saying? Like until they have kids or they get to a certain point. I mean, come on, Juan, your son, I bet he sits up and still asks you questions and and stuff like that, trying to figure out life.
Oh yeah. Yeah, most definitely. Both of them. Got a call this weekend from my daughter who has an opportunity to be a director at her job, and she's like, "But this is not what I really want to do. I want to be in the classroom and teach. That's my passion." Well, until you can get to your passion,
Hmm.
don't pass up this
Mm.
open door.
Hello. Right.
You know,
Right.
that's how you got to look at it.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, they're always seeking advice, and all I can do is give them what I think. Right? It's not. You said it before. There's no handbook to marriage, to raising kids. What I do with my kids or what I did to raise my kids may not necessarily work for how you do with yours.
Hmm.
But those were the choices and the things that I made, and they turned out pretty well for me.
No, no.
It may, the same thing may not happen or work for you, if you
Hmm.
try it my way. Um, so yeah, it's just crazy, man. This world is crazy. You live and you learn every day. Um, but you got to learn from the mistakes because we're all going to make them,
Right.
right? We're all going to make them. Um, and it's about learning. It's about making that change when things happen, and then moving forward. You can't hold on to it. I mean, it is what it is. Keep it moving.
Uh, Absolutely, absolutely, and I think that's the most important thing, though, Juan. And I like what you said because everything is experience. We learn from
Yeah.
experiences, and bumping our head and be like, it may be something we say, oh man, that's that's the way to go. But when it happens, you're
Mm.
like, dang man, that didn't work out the way I
Right.
thought it was gonna work out.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Right.
know
Yeah.
what I
Right.
mean?
Like
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
some dudes said they wasn't getting no Valentine's card or gift this weekend and they paying for it today.
Mm.
I'm boycott V Day.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
And your wife ain't talking to you right now.
Yeah. But I think it is important, man. And for everyone that's watching this YouTube, everybody that's listening to the podcast, we truly appreciate you guys rocking with us. And
Definitely.
again, hopefully that we make you guys laugh, we make you guys think, and hopefully, we educate you along the way of, some of our experiences and things that we got going on in our lives, man. You know what I
Yeah.
Definitely.
mean?
Yeah.
Before we get up out, it's Throwback Thursday, and we got to do a one gotta go
Let's
before we
do
get
it.
up out.
Talk to me.
All
Mm.
right. Since we, V Day, and we talking about the ladies, it's only right for me to throw out some ladies.
Okay,
You
okay.
know what I'm saying? Some R&B
I
queens
like
we
it.
gonna throw
Okay.
out. Some R&B queens we gonna throw out and decide the one gotta go. Uh, Erykah Badu.
Mm. Okay.
Erykah Badu. Jill Scott,
Mm-hmm.
Mary J. Blige.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
He said,
Last but not least, Beyonce.
Mhm.
So
I'm
we
about
got
to get in trouble,
Beyonce,
dog.
Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, and Mary J. Blige. One gotta go.
I'm about to get in trouble.
Now I'm gonna tell you this. Be very careful on how you answer this question.
Hey, I know somebody's gonna text and be like, Zaid's an idiot. It's okay. I'm good with that.
we might be idiots together.
Right. I'm good with that. I'm good
Just be
with that.
very thread. What they say, tread very
Tread lightly.
carefully.
Tread lightly, yeah, yeah, for real. I'm gonna let the
All right,
elder
so
go
one
first. You
gotta
go
go.
first, homie. You go first, homie.
Here we go.
Well,
One
for
gotta go.
me,
Mary J. Blige, Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, or Beyonce.
for me, I think it got to be Beyonce. Got to be Beyonce.
Oh,
And it's not
oh
because I
man.
think that they
Hold on,
sing
hold
better
on,
than
hold on,
her
hold
or
on,
anything
Juan.
like
Hold
that.
on. Let me take myself off camera. I'm not hearing the phone.
Look, I'm listening too.
No. Let me explain. It's not that she can't she doesn't measure up to them with her voice or anything like that.
Mhm,
But I'm an old school cat, right? And
mhm,
these, Mary J. Blige, Erykah Badu, Jill Scott, they more of a mellow, like,
mhm, mhm, mhm.
softer groove, like, and
Yeah,
that's more my speed.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Beyonce. You know what I mean? I would rather listen to these people over Beyonce.
Right. You just changed my. I just think I changed my mind just now too on my pick.
Just in case the Beehive is watching this, please do not cancel culture.
Right. That was homie by himself.
Yeah,
That was
that was him.
him.
I
over
said
there.
it. I said it.
This one.
Now what?
This one.
Man,
Listen.
please come on after me.
Yeah,
Come on after
listen.
me. I don't have no Twitter handle.
Hey, them
I don't
people
have
don't
no
pay.
IG. I don't,
Listen, them people don't play about no Beyonce,
Man.
dog.
yeah, I know. It's no slight against her. She's great and terrific and all like that. Yeah, but it's just what I prefer.
Okay. There it is.
You got it.
Zaid, one got to go. Mary J. Blige,
yeah.
Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, or Beyonce.
Yeah. Because of the kind of music I like, my first choice was gonna be Mary, but then I thought about how many songs do I know of all of the artists, and for the majority, I know a lot of Erykah Badu, I know a lot of Mary J, I know a lot of Beyonce, but I don't know a lot of Jill Scott. I mean, I love her. I think she's dope. But if I had to pick, I was gonna say Mary, but then when I start thinking about it, I'm taking Jill out.
Wow.
Yeah, Jill gotta go for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
What about
check it
you,
out, ladies
B?
and gents. Right down
Uh-oh.
below, inside the comments, do us a favor. Inside the comments, let us know which one would you let go: Mary J. Blige, Jill Scott, Erykah Badu, or Beyonce. We'll post this also on our IG page at @NoBoundaries_JMO. @NoBoundaries_JMO on Instagram, inside either the story or on the feed, and you can get your vote on there also. For me, Mary J. Queen, Jill Scott, I love her vibe. Erykah Badu,
Okay.
Beyonce, I got history with B, so I can't let her go. So for me, Erykah Badu got to go.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting choices today, though, man.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Erykah Badu got to go.
Yeah, I think this is a good one. This is a difficult one, man. I think we might have a bunch of different answers on this one, though, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it just comes down to people's preference of style, right?
Right.
What they like listening to.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Well,
all good.
Let us know, ladies and gents, what your thoughts are. Thank you once again for rocking with us on this Throwback Thursday. Don't forget, subscribe to this YouTube page. Click on that sub bell, all right, man? Give us a thumbs up and click on the bell. Share it and share it with your family and friends. We're on all podcast platforms: Apple, Google, Spotify, and Anchor. All right, so if you listen to anywhere on any podcast, please rock with us and share and follow there too. That's Juan Fuego. That's Deacon Zaid.
Peace.
I'll be your man, Big Pee Wee. Enjoy your Thursday, all right?
Peace.